Hey everybody, this is Vril. Welcome back to Victory at Sea. So we are just saving up our war bonds. We currently have about 9 million. We're saving up for this 13 million Trento class cruiser. It's quite a bit larger than our current light cruiser that we're running. I think that one's around 7,000 tons and this one's almost 14,000 tons. So that would be pretty good for us. We've got quite a few turrets, they've got anti-aircraft, they've got a bunch of observation aircraft, and some torpedoes as well. Doesn't come with any depth charges or anything like that, but most of the cruisers don't have anything like that. That's what the destroyers are for. So let's go ahead and head out to sea. And now I was kind of thinking, should we go ahead and... We've been in Norway. Should we go ahead and head towards the Atlantic? I'm thinking to go through the English Channel, though. I mean, that wouldn't be the right way to go if this was actually World War II, but in this game I'm thinking it might be the best method, because we would have some ports that would be, we'd be able to get back to quickly if we were damaged or anything like that. Although we do have this battle here that we can check out. Wish I had looked at what these ships were, but I did not. Let me go ahead and... I was gonna wait, but then I was thinking this thing is probably getting attacked, so let's go ahead and head in. I do think we're probably better. This just looks like it's some destroyers. Okay, so we did fleet composition unknown. So yeah, if you're just tuning into the series, we've got 4 destroyers, we've got a destroyer escort, and we've got the Königsberg light cruiser. So let's go ahead and attack. Protect the friendly cargo vessels, that's why we did not wait. And obviously we don't know what we're actually attacking. Let me set our Z-27, that's what I've been mainly playing as, although... Yeah, I should probably set my actual Admiral as the guy I actually want to play as. So, let's head on down. Apparently we are in formation with the oil tankers that we are escorting here, so looks like we are off to this direction. Got some, I think that says H-class cruiser. We'll head on over there and take these guys out. Got a... I can't tell if that's the H-class or N-class, something like that. Either way, they are... Did I say they were cruisers? I meant to say destroyers. Thought I said cruiser, but that's not what I meant. So we've got H-class destroyer, we've got a tribal-class destroyer. I won't go, there was another one over there somewhere. Make sure we're actually... looking at our ship here, we might want to slow this down. Look at our range. Okay, we've got plenty of range before we're engaging. So apparently there's some cargo ships as well. Oh, okay, no, that was... We're not supposed to destroy the cargo ships. I was thinking that these destroyers had some cargo ships with them, but that would be wrong. That's who we're supposed to protect. Really could have bumped up our speed just slightly here. Get into range. It's trying to evade some of our allied torpedoes here. The Emmanuel got hit by something. I don't know if that was a turret shot or another torpedo. I'm guessing it was a turret shot because he's not that damaged. Okay, well, we probably... It's HMS Havoc here. HMS Baton. Can't believe we missed. Should I use my torpedoes? I think I'm going to go ahead and use my torpedoes on this guy. So he's right... Well, they probably won't even be armed. He's that close. So let's save our torpedoes. Cripple him. He's done. And use our torpedoes on this HMS Baton here. Can't use our depth charges on this guy. Ooh, that navigatory is always getting majorly damaged in these. Probably should have used the turrets on this guy since he was crippled. And we'll avoid these torpedoes that are allied torpedoes, I think. And hopefully when I fire these torpedoes, they don't hit our allied ships over there. Almost done with this HMS Havoc. So these torpedoes, is he just going to miss? Just missed. That was unlucky. A little bit worried about this HMS Baton now that we missed everything. Okay, is that ship sunk? And the navigatory was just sunk over there. Navigatory is horrible. Gets sunk every match that we have. He ends up at the bottom of the ocean. I suspect that probably just supposed to take control of him myself, but I kind of like to just focus on one ship. Alright. Let's head on over. This was at an N-class. We've got the... Yes, an N-class destroyer. It's actually that navigatory is not actually completely down. It's got a little bit of health there. Oh wait, that was the... It wasn't the navigatory that was sunk. That was... Not sure what that was. That was the... Okay, the French destroyer that we have. I think it's the Barrasque, something like that. Alright, he's in range. By the time we get over there, I'll probably have our torpedoes back up. Bump up our speed just a little bit. I'm a little bit worried about bumping up our speed sometimes because that's when we get things sunk. Okay, he's launching some torpedoes at us. Let's make sure we don't get hit by these. It's actually firing 5 of them, and this is threading the needle there. And... Okay, he's gonna go that way. Let's just fire these. Fire what we have and see what happens. Gonna hit him with these torpedoes. I think, yes, he is down. Is that everybody? Yes, it was. We are victorious. Gained some XP. Lost 1 ship for the 3 ships that we took down. Not quite ready for the Trento class quite yet. Unlocked a couple more. Got a French cruiser, and we've got a heavy cruiser for the Japanese. I was looking, and I know somebody had mentioned, and I've been saying, that these look like they're cruise ships that have been converted to a cruiser. But, or one of you guys said that it looked like the Titanic, but it's post World War I, but these are very like early interwar Japanese cruisers, so they look like they're cruise ships to me, but they are interwar cruisers, so that's why they look like they do. Alright, so we escorted those vessels there. I'm gonna head down. I mean, we've been hanging out in Norway, but I'm gonna head down to... thinking it's the Netherlands. And we'll resupply there. We'll try to get our ship up. I should probably put us up to the maximum. Should we take out this guy? What was he? I always forget that we need to check during the daytime period what these vessels are. He might be If he's just a destroyer, I think we'll try to take him out, but if he's a cruiser, then it might not be the best idea. Let's see. Although I am damaged, quite a few. We've got a submersible and a cruiser, so yeah, we're going to ignore that because he's a cruiser. Our light cruiser is not quite able to take other cruisers out. That's why I want to get that Trento class. Although, I mean, I'm saying the Trento class, but we might go ahead and take something else at the time. I'll just have to look at what we have here. I'm going to get some... I'd like to see what that was, but I just want to focus on heading to the port here, because I did remember that we do have some other ships that were damaged. What do we got here? We've got a destroyer, and we got another Edinburgh cruiser. Supply ships. Karst light cruiser. I just think that the Edinburgh class is quite a bit larger than our cruiser, and we won't be able to take him down. So we will come back to this. Possibly, anyway, if it's still there when we're done. So we will head to port. Got a lot of ships around here. Got a bunch of submersibles there, and I just completely like sped into the into the continent there, full speed. Apparently that does not cause any damage. Alright, so our ship repairs are underway. I think we'll not spend much time here. Okay, we do have to lift the destroyer here. I think we will go ahead and do that because it's cheaper to do that than to buy a new one, and it kind of sets us back quite a bit. So let's leave the port here and head on over to... There was this battle right over here. I'm going to slow down speed just a little bit. Got a pocket battleship. Okay, that is no longer... Okay, that was the wrong... Okay, we've got 4 submersibles versus 2 U-boats, a destroyer. So let's head on over there and see what we can do. We've never had a mission where we were just fighting only submarines, but we have destroyers, so I think we'll be okay. Plus, we have whatever else was in that composition there. So we do need to keep our Königsberg class back, is what I would do. Okay, because that Königsberg cannot attack, does not have any depth charges or anything like that. So this could be tough. Let's see what happens. I'm going to have the Königsberg actually retreat from the start. He has no purpose in this battle. And actually this... I'm going to bump down the speed a lot. And we only can use depth charges, so... Okay, let's actually bump up our speed a little bit more. Alright, depth charges. Completely missed. Okay, we hit him. HMS Taurus. Do need to keep an eye on... Okay, that HMS Durgan, or not HMS, that's our Durgan, so there's no HMS for sure, is took a hit probably from a torpedo, and he's taking even more. That's just the ship we just lifted, I think. Depth charges are pretty inaccurate. Let's actually have this guy retreat if he can as well. Does he have no depth charges? He's not using his depth charges. It's the only thing he can use. Or he's going to run into this guy, and he's about to be sunk. Oh man, he just missed him. Just missed him. Let me pause this for a moment. Are these guys doing anything? Okay, that guy was manual control. Yeah, they should be... should be fine. Okay, well, this ship is just toast. Okay, I think he just fired torpedoes at me, but I was so close that they were all duds. Let me switch back to... what have we got here? Completely missed. And our ship... okay, now that was the... that was one of the submersibles. That was... just need to babysit this... didn't check what it was actually named there. If I can get away, I will attempt to get away, is the thought I have. I don't see him quite. Usually I'm able to see... we've got two guys around. Okay, I can see this guy pretty easily. Let's head on over. Where were these submersibles? Over here. Okay, we're moving so slow because the speed was on really slow. Okay, everybody's heading on over to the Durgan. I'm gonna try to head this direction. Okay. And he's firing torpedoes at us. Only one. HMS Tiptoe T-Class must not be all that good. Let's try to go parallel with this torpedo and see if we can get it to miss us. It's going to be really close. Really close. Let's see what kind of hitboxes we have. We got out of there. Real close. Real close. Let's actually set... I'm going to set this guy for retreat. Not sure if that's the right way for him to go, but... let's see what we can do. Some torpedoes coming at us on both of these ships. Okay, they missed on that one. Come on, Matsu class. Yes, he got out of the way. The AI is pretty good at missing and dodging these torpedoes. I notice it when I do it myself, that they do a pretty good job. Okay, I was gonna say, I noticed I was clicking here and this ship turned, so I was like, am I selected on that one? But yeah, I'm on the Z-27 here. See if we can take out this... okay, that's also a T-class, so I think there were, what, 3 or 4 torpedoes that came out the one side, and there was only one, so they must be like 3 in the front and 1 in the rear on these T-class submersibles. See, yeah, it's just like 1 torpedo, or 2. No, there's 1. Going to slow down our speed, the actual speed of the ship, not the time this time. Knock down our speed as well with... okay. We've damaged him, so he's going to surface, and I'll try to focus on this other guy over here. Should be able to finish him off with... okay, they just finished him off. Finish him off with the turrets if we can, if we didn't finish him off there. 2 torpedoes coming right in. Is it gonna hit? I think it's gonna... no? Ouch, that was heavy. That was heavy. Okay, where am I on the wrong guy? So now our guy that was retreating is our only... okay, this guy was already here. That's not ours, that's why. Alright, Matsu class. This is going to be pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. Did we just get another... Yeah, we got another submersible spotted. Okay, well that's not good. Took him down, though. So we did lose 2 ships, but I guess they're just destroyers, so it's okay. And that wasn't our ship, so that's okay. That was the AI guys that were here already. HMS Triumph. Just trying to finish this guy off. Should be the last one, because I think there were 4. I thought we had taken down 4, but this has got to be the last one. Dodge this torpedo. The 1-2 back here. Slow this down as I get close. Completely missed on depth charges. That was close, but it didn't hit. Okay. Just gotta wait for these cooldowns, and he's firing torpedoes at us. See if we can dodge them. Looks like we will. As we do that, we're like just out of range with our depth charges. Let's fire them off. Thought that was going down a little bit, but it did not. Do want to keep moving near these guys, especially at this point where we've lost a whole bunch. Yeah, actually, I'm going to pause this just for a moment, and I'm going to say retreat on this guy, and we'll finish this off with our Matsu class. A little disappointed we lost 2 destroyers, actually 3 in this episode alone, so not a very good episode in terms of our losses and saving up money for our next cruiser here. And of course we just keep missing when we're using our depth charges. I don't care for the depth charge gameplay. I think I mean they're highly inaccurate. Which is probably realistic. I mean, you just fly out the rear of the ship. There we go, we damaged him, so he should surface now. And we can finish him off with our turrets, which... Okay, there we go. Cooldown on the turrets is so much better. We aren't too far from port, so we should be able to get right into port and repair these ships, and we do have the money for it, at least this time. Surprised he's actually moving a little bit quicker because we slowed down. I think we were so slow that he was moving faster than we were. There we go. We got him. So that was a very difficult victory, I would say. We are up to 14 million war bonds, earned 5 million, so those submarines were actually worth quite a bit, but we lost 4 ships. I don't think that's 4 of our ships, though, and we unlocked the Graf Zeppelin, the carrier that the Germans were building before the World War, but then I think they abandoned building it at some point. Just was never going to be completed in time. So let's quickly head to the port here and we'll get our repairs started. With that said, it does look like we're out of time for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, and please consider hitting the like button if you did, as it really helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.